Hey coin collectors, Dan the Collecting Man here. Today I'm talking about one of the most hottest coins, probably almost in Australian history. I'll go as far as saying this is something that's absolutely gone bananas. Nearly 1,000% increase in value in less than a week. I've never seen a coin explode like this one before, and it's something that's pretty cool. Bluey. So something very cute, definitely a very popular show. So what I'm going to do in this video today is go through a little bit about my story, how I got that. There was a lot of fun and games about getting actually a set, which I'm sure a lot of you have gone through, where the value sits today at filming, and what I think is going to come next with the value, where I think it's going to go in the future, and also what I think might be next, and go through a little bit about that, and also a little bit about the show Bluey itself, for those that may have not watched it in the past, to get a bit of an understanding of probably how significant and how cool these coins are. So first, I've only just received the box literally about 5 minutes ago. So as soon as I got the coins, I wanted to get out here quickly as possible and start filming this. So they got released last week. So this is the key one you want to get. This is the set where you get the 3 coins in there. So as you can see, this is a pretty cool box. You also get the, I assume, the stickers here, little Bluey stickers that come with it. So I think it's, for whatever reason, is more collectible when it comes like this. So looks pretty cool. Definitely very happy to get it like that. So this is the key one that we want first. This is Bluey, the key character itself. So as you can see there, we've got the $1 coin with Bluey there. And on the back, it's got a little bit about Bluey and the coin itself. So key thing to note, maximum mintage of 30,000 of these coins. So given the popularity of this show, 30,000 is extremely low number, and hence the reason why there was absolute bedlam last week trying to get the coins. So they sold them in packs like this for 25,000, and then you can buy them individually for only 5,000. So pretty cool. Next one, we've got the Heelers, which is the Bluey family, mum and dad, and Bluey and Bingo. So all the key characters, as you can see down there. I think this one's pretty cool. I do like this one because that is kind of the key logo of the show, with the family there in front of their house, and you've got the family there. So that looks pretty cool. And then you got this one here, which is where they're dressing up to be the grannies. So this is the one that makes me think that there's going to be more to the set in the future. So this is obviously Bluey and Bingo dressed up, being like grannies. And as you can see in all of these little ones, these ones here, you got Bluey holding a $1, and this one here, they've got the purse with the $1 in there. So a nice little neat thing. So in the show, they're called $1. So a buck is kind of a Australian slang for $1. That's how we use it. So they're called, the actual things here, Bluey $1, which is pretty something significant. So obviously on the obverse, we've got King Charles. So this is a 2024 coin. We've got King Charles there. So probably one of the something different to add to these collections. So a little bit about the story of me getting this set. So obviously, like a lot of other people, I went through the ballot. I did it through the Royal Australia Mint. Got my name down for the 3 key set. 8:30 on last Thursday morning. I'm waiting for the ballot to be finished, and I was seeing all these posts and other people saying yes, they've got selected, they weren't selected at 9 o'clock, and I'm like, I still haven't got any confirmation. I logged into the actual site where you do the ballots. There's nothing there. It says I'm still not no result yet. And then finally at 10:08, it said that you're not selected. And I was like, this is probably one of the key coins that I wanted to get for a retail price of $55 for this set. I thought, So then I went onto eBay and I spent $185, which killed me at 10:13. So I did it really quickly. At 11:07, so an hour after I put that order in, the person cancelled because I think they saw the price skyrocketing after that, and they realised that they were losing out on a bit of money, and they cancelled it, which really annoyed me a lot. I thought that was pretty poor on that eBayer. So then I found another eBayer that was listing it for $260, and normally for me to buy 3 coloured $1 coins at $260 for me is just like, no, I wouldn't do it. But this one I just know is going to be something that is definitely worth it, and it's very collectible, very popular, and I think this is going to be the start of a series, so I think it's going to potentially hold its value. Even if it doesn't, I'm a big Bluey fan myself, so I'm happy to pay and part with that. But $260, and the great thing is this eBayer was really, really good with communication. She sent me photos of it, said, yes, I'll express post. And as I can see, after the King's birthday, I've received it already, which is fantastic. And it was the perfect set that I was really hoping for, which is absolutely spot on. So to thank you for that one, for being honest, given that the value kept on going up. So today, this is Tuesday afternoon that I'm filming it. The prices on eBay at sold listing for this set, you're looking from $400 to $600. So $600 is nearly 1,000% increase from the $55 that they initially retailed at. So that is just crazy. And it only came out last Thursday. I've never seen a coin set explode as much as this one. I've seen certainly some great in prices. I remember the $2 Vietnam War coin, but nothing quite like this so quickly, and definitely I think it's going to be a really, really good, unique one to get. So the individual cards currently now, so Bluey itself retailed at $20. You're now looking at $195 roughly on eBay, so that's a 875% increase. And the Heelers and The Granny, again, $20 retail, and you're now looking at roughly $160 on eBay on the secondary market. And I think this is going to only keep growing as more and more people get into being aware that there's Bluey coins and how limited they are at 30,000 total mintage. People are going to want the coins. So a little bit about the show. So this show is definitely, for me, a very fun show to watch. I've been watching it with my kids for a long, long time since it came out. They're a lot of fun to watch these little characters because, especially the mum and dad, they're almost like real Australians, like real humans, real parents, and they do real parent things. It's not this kind of make-believe. It's like real stuff that real people do, but in a cartoon fun character. So the kids can really see when parents are frustrated and tired and all those kind of things. That plays out in the show. So the kids can get understanding. It's not just your mum and dad that are like this. This is how parents are from time to time. And they do all the fun adventures and have all the things go wrong like all humans do. So I think it's a good show like that. I second this to almost The Simpsons with its popularity. Yes, it's quite new, but the growth of this show has absolutely exploded. So to give you an indication in how much this is viewed in the US right now, and this is obviously an Australian show, just in the last year alone, 43.9 billion minutes were watched in the US alone. So that is just a crazy number. So the only one that goes above this is the show called Suits, which is at 57 billion minutes. So that is crazy, and that's just the US alone. So this is obviously all around the world. And they're only watching the first series, and now we're obviously well into probably the 5th or 6th series in Australia. Kids absolutely love it every time it comes out. And as adults, I think this is one where even adults without kids are watching the show because it's so cool to watch and so much fun. My favourite episode by far is the cricket one. It gives me that proud Australian cricketer moment. It just makes you feel like, yes, that's how kids learn to play cricket as they grow up, and then they go on to play for Australia in cricket. And it was such a really good episode, just the way it really captured that spirit of the game and the way kids can grow up and to become someone great in the Australian culture. So I really loved the way they actually encapsulated that in this cartoon. So I've watched it multiple times myself as an adult. Another cool thing that they've done is they've got a hardware store called Hammerbarn, and it has very distinct colours to Bunnings. So they made it look like Bunnings, which is our key hardware store in Australia, but they covered it and called it Hammerbarn. And then only, I think it was earlier this year, a couple of Bunnings stores around Australia actually changed their names to Hammerbarn to copy Bluey. So it just shows that one of our biggest retailers in Australia changed the branding of their stores to match Bluey, which is just absolutely crazy to think about how much of an impact this show is actually having on the Australian community It's a good, positive show. So I'd love for you to put in the messages down below what you think about Bluey, what shows you watch, what's your favourite episode, and also go through your experience of getting these coins. Was it easy for you? Did you have to pay higher prices like I did? Like I said, I don't normally do this, but I feel like this one is definitely worth it, and I'm definitely happy that I have done that. It's definitely, for me, I think these are going to be really, really collectible coin sets to get, and I think they look absolutely cool. And also, I thought let's go through what I think the future of this coin set will be. So I think from a value point of view, we're looking, like I said, already $400 to $600. I think it could go potentially higher than that, because a lot more people are going to want this set with that limitability. But it would be interesting to see if they bring out more in the set, which will make this even more collectible. So if they do bring out more, everyone's going to want the original ones, especially, and people, as soon as the next one comes out, will definitely grab to it. So what made me think that is the Grannies, which is just the two main characters, Bluey and Bingo, pretending to be grannies. That makes me think maybe there will be more. So you obviously got some of the key other characters. You got Rusty, you got Coco, Snickers, and Muffin. Trust me, I need to ask my kids what are the names of these ones. So these are some of the other key characters that are as part of the family. And there's obviously a lot more characters that are in there as part of the family. So I've got some of these other ones here. This is obviously, you get a lot of toys, and there's a lot of other cool things that you can get part of the Bluey play sets. So I reckon they're going to do another release. This is on my gut feeling that they're going to do another release with some of those other characters in the future. So given that they would have seen the popularity of this release, it just would be obvious for me to run more and more sets when it comes to this. So I'd love to know what you think and what other coins they should do as part of the actual sets itself. Is there anything else? And if you're from not Australia, I'd love you to chuck it in the messages below. If you've even heard of Bluey and you watched the show before, what country you're from, chuck it in the messages below, because I'd love to hear if you are from America or the UK or anywhere else in the world that you've actually watched the show itself. And also, I'd love to know if you haven't watched the show. So tell us if you're an adult that maybe has kids or doesn't have kids, and this is kind of the first time you've heard about it and not seen it before. So like I said, I think this is the next Simpsons when it comes to a show that's extremely popular and potentially going to have a big cult following. So which makes this, I think, a very, very good collectible set to have as part of a collection. And I think it is currently worth the value that it's currently presenting. So it's definitely not a value loss by having these coins. So I really hope you enjoy this. So make sure you do give us a thumbs up if you enjoy this content and you enjoy these videos and you enjoy the Bluey set. I really love it when people give us that big thumbs up, and also I love it when people subscribe. So if you're new to my channel and never watched any of my videos before, please subscribe so that we can get up to date and get some new content and videos. Like I said, I do releases of coins and gold and silver and a whole big mix. So really appreciate it if you enjoy this kind of content, and also chuck in some messages down below if you want to see any other kind of content, something that you're looking for in the future. I've got a whole lot of cool releases coming up, including a Quokka coin, which is absolutely super cute, from the Perth Mint. So I'll be doing that in the next week. So thanks so much for watching and joining the coin collecting community. I'll catch you in my next video. Dan.